Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Charles and this is episode 27 of our series here on the Pichonniere Valley. As you can see, I am in my self-propelled baler here that is going to harvest our cotton. Okay, I'm getting it back over to the farm. Kind of love this piece of machinery. As I said in the last episode, I think it was the last episode anyway. I did use this in my last series on the memory, my Let's Play series. You can see it's got, it's filled with. It comes with round bale net. It's got a pre-chamber where it begins collecting material. The pre-chamber where it begins collecting material and then makes a bale, and then it puts it in the back chamber and then starts sorry, I hit my mic there, and then it starts making another bale and kicks a bale out of the back so it doesn't stop. So I think everything is set the way it is supposed to be on this. The automatic drop is on, so okay, so I can get rid of that. And let's watch this for a little while. And I do have this set on the highest bale size, 180 centimeters that it will make. One of the great things is that it harvests really fast. Now that really big, expensive cotton harvester, that you would normally start with and everything, I think it's a little bit wider, but it's slower, and the bales are much harder to get, to get off the field. Now this is going to kick out, eventually anyway, it will kick out a round cotton bale, and we should be able to pick that up with just with our regular trailer. Truthfully, I thought it would kick out a bale a little bit faster. Than it is here. We might have a few less bales, I guess, on this field than what I was picturing anyway. But stay with this. Just so you can see, I did go ahead and I put this on a worker, so we're kind of watching the worker harvest this a little bit, but that's because I'm really waiting for the first bale to pop out, and then obscured by some bushes there. Yeah, I'm waiting for that first bale to pop out. So we can see that, and then there are, I'm going to leave it to the worker because I have other things that I need to get done today. I, for some reason, made a comment in the last episode that I have no idea what I was thinking, but I was late in the day, and I said something about, you can see it kicked it there. It kicked that bale out of the pre-chamber. And now it's just in the back one. And so it should be. I guess it has to finish that first. It starts it in the pre-chamber, kicks it into the back one, frees up the pre-chamber. When it finishes the back one, it can start going in the pre-chamber without interrupting anything and kick the other one out of the back. I guess that's the way it works. Got it up to 67% now. It is going to take a hot minute to do this, a field this size with this harvester, but it does move at 16 miles per hour. We should be getting our first bale. Probably when we're going down that, sometime when we're going down that long side on the other side again. Well, goodness, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, as slow as it is about making these bales and everything, I wonder which trailer we'll need to clear the bales off the field. We may be able to use our small trailer. And I have not checked, but I'm almost willing to bet that cotton bales are not their best price as soon as we harvest. So okay, 94. Should get a bale off of it very, very soon. There we go. Look at that. See, and it'll kick the bale out without even stopping. So there we go. And we have our first cotton bale. Nice round bale, easy to pick up. Could do it with a front loader even if I didn't have the auto load. Even if I didn't have the auto load on my trailer. Now, where is my trailer? That being said, where have I left that thing? Oh, Lord. Well, I should have done a little bit of prep before this episode began, because well, there are only a few places I could have left my trailer, right? I didn't transport anything. Here. Well, that's good, I guess. Let's see, I need to do start. Got, and I learned my lesson. I will not load it from here. It will put it right back into that storage, because our bread or our bakery over here has run out has run out of flower, so we'll just supply that and keep that going. It does mean that, you know, we are one, of course. I'm always left with one. I think we have more flour in the. I think we have more flour in the storage there. I guess it only puts so many of them out. Okay, now that should be all of our flour. There was only, I saw something in there, but apparently that was just one, so. Let's hop back around here and collect our bread out of this spawn point. Makes more space for more to spawn. The reason I was coming down to get this, of course, was because as is becoming our usual thing, we are completely full and out of space to spawn pallets at our goat pen. And I'll show you when we get down there. I said in the last episode, you know, I think the last time I had checked it, that we were at like 504 goats, and nope, we have. We've had some babies since then, so we have increased our number by a bit. But yeah, I made this. I don't even know if I finished that thought, as I am famous for not doing. In the last episode, I made a comment about how there wasn't going to be much field work to do in this episode, and I have no idea what I was thinking, because we have baling on the alfalfa field that we've gotten started, so we have to bale and wrap that and pick it up, and we've got the we're already harvesting the cotton, so we've got to harvest the cotton and get that off the field, and we have to mow and bale our grass fields, so we've got tons of field work to do. I don't know, I guess I just usually think of October as a time when there isn't a whole lot to do, but maybe it's, when we get into like next month, when we start getting into winter and into November, December, things like that. Yeah, the fields have kept me, fields and productions anyway, have kept me pretty busy. In the last few episodes. I haven't even had time to do any, to really even look at any contracts or anything. And I'll go ahead and clear this while I've got this. I'd be surprised if that's all that was. Although maybe it is. Maybe we are out of. Nope, here comes some more. Okay, let's say that's all it's going to give me. Okay. Okay, now that should have everything that we need. Is that true? Am I thinking the right thing? Yeah, I think so. That should have everything we need with this this trailer. So far. Oh, I didn't look at our goats when I was down there. I think anyway, and I can't remember the exact number, but I think we are a little over 600 goats now. So I'm going to take that off. I need to find. Yeah, I didn't stage any of my tractors for this episode. I think I left a tractor. Well, no. Where did I leave my Massey Ferguson? I thought I had left it up here. I thought I left it up there with the mower on it. Okay. Here it is. Left it down here in this field. Anyway, I am going to take this. I'm going to take this mower and switch it over to our Dutes. Because this tractor is a little bit higher horsepower. Okay, I'll leave that there. Switch this over. It's our new trailer. And we are in October, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a good time to sell green beans. And we have 76,343 liters of green beans. Almost there. Okay. Okay. Oh. Our new windrower sitting there. Okay. I'm going to, as I said I was going to do, I am going to switch this over. Get this going. On our next grass field down here. Okay, cotton baler is going strong. It might actually be done with that harvest by the time I get back from selling green beans. And I'll probably have to clean it up, but we'll see how a worker does with that. Okay, we'll get back down. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I'm trying to remember on this. I know Daggerwin and Chainsaw haven't made it a rule in their series, and I'm kind of following their rules and everything, but it's just a general thing with me. I am trying not to teleport too many times between vehicles and things. Okay. Green beans. Okay, Agrial. Well, we know where that is. Don't even have to tag that. Been there plenty of times. Okay, well, I'm going to make this drive up to Agrial and, you know, by the animal dealer up there again. And I will see you when we get there. Okay, and here we are once again. How much can we make from 76,000 liters of green beans? I know we've sold green beans before. I can't remember how many liters it was we sold the last time. I know we only had one field of it the last time we grew these. Okay, here we go. $174,328 with another 11,217 for the environmental score reward. I'd say that was profitable. That's gotten us up to 502,267. I think you all know what that means because I talked about it in one of my recent episodes. Was it the last one? Man, I really I've been recording so many episodes now I can't keep track of which one was which. There's a new piece of property that I'm looking to buy. So I'm going to get back to the farm, and we'll look into that and all the other things that we have left to do today. Well, surprisingly, the worker is still going on the mowing over here. I fully expected to get back over and here and find him stuck on something. As many obstructions as I have put in that field, but apparently he's trying to get up to all those things I've put in his way. Don't know if he's going to try and mow on the other side of that bale storage, or the pallet storage. Is it pallet and bale storage? I don't know. Well, the worker is not done with the cotton field like I said he might be when we got back. We're going to put this trailer back in place. Oh, well, I was going to put the cover back on it, but that's alright. Doesn't make a big difference in that. Okay, now I'm going to run down that field that I was going to buy. I just want to run down there and check, just to make sure that, I think it's Walter that owns it, and I just want to make sure that Walter has not put some kind of weird crop in it while we weren't looking. And I also want to buy it before they do that. And I'm afraid if I wait any later in the episode, they might put something in that field. Oh boy. No. Okay, so nothing in here. So let's see, 77, 18.8 acres, or the field size, I guess, is 17.93 acres. We're going to buy it. Let's get over to purchase the soil information. Okay, not great soil, but that doesn't matter. Okay, pH value is okay. Well, that's not good enough for us. Okay, so we now own the big field. But yeah, the soil type in it, and the potential yield off of it and everything. I know that Daggerman and Chainsaw pay a lot of attention to that. But they also point out that in a competitive series like what they have, one of the best investments you can make is in land, because of the value of the land when you sell it is the same as when you buy it, and a slight up and down on yield from the land, from the crops you have on the land. If you're on that land long term, then yeah, the yield or lack thereof is going to okay, turn on baler, lower pickup, and we'll start making our runs down on this. But yeah, over time, the yield that you get over a long period of time is going to be down, and it's going to make a difference. But in a short-term competitive game, I think really the thing you're looking at more is how much money can you sink into that field, because it's basically like putting it in a savings account, and whatever crop you get off of it is a bonus. So anyway, this will be a great time for our first time lapse of the series. So I'm going to stick it in a time lapse. I'm going to get this baling done. In the time that I'm doing this, I would think that our maybe both of our workers that I've got running should get done, and then we'll come back and figure out how we're going to proceed. See if we've got enough time left in the episode to think about wrapping these bales. Okay, yeah, I ran it out of wrap down at the other end, and I went and refilled it. We've got quite a bit of this done. It is raining now, so I've had quite enough of the wrap for right now, so I'll finish the rest of that in the next episode. There is something that I need to do. Our mill is getting down on the amount of material that it has, and we don't have a whole lot of material left in our silo, but we've got some, so I'll go ahead and move what we have. Let's see, the small trailer should be enough to move it. Okay, nope, we're out of green beans. Wheat. Okay, I wasn't sure how many different crops this thing would take, but oh, okay. Well, we had enough wheat to completely fill this. I'm not sure how much might be left in there. So there's 14,000 liters of wheat. Also, before time gets too far away from me, I will go ahead and check the price of cotton. I would guess that today is not its best time. So. Okay, there's that. Let's see, and I think we've got a little bit of canola left in the silo, so if I remember correctly, a little over 9,000 liters of that, so we'll get that transported. And make sure that our mill can keep giving us something for a little while anyway. Yeah, we've still got like 10,147 liters of wheat, so we can put more of that in there later. Canola. Okay, let's take all of the canola. Yeah, taking out those two trees down there made it easier coming around this corner going this way, so I still have problems getting to the greenhouse, but this is better anyway. And I don't know whether I've gotten a message from my worker that was mowing my grass field over there or not. If I did, then I missed it, so... He's either finished or he's blocked by an object. Okay. There is that. Go ahead and jump out and run across. Oh, yep, he's blocked by an object. He hasn't done much of this at all. Disappointing. And it was a woman worker too. I mean, women are supposed to be more detail oriented and stuff, you know. Come on. Okay, well, leave that there for next time. Fields over here still need to be planted with something. Need to look and see and decide what I'm going to put in those. Let's take a look here. Cotton. February. Okay, so we have to hang on to our cotton till February. Now would be a great time to run down here and get a flatbed and see if that storage is for pallets or whether it's pallets and bales. I have to change out my trailer. Maybe we can at least get that, get this cotton field cleared today. And then I'll also need to take a look at the crop calendar because I have not committed that to memory. To see what we have coming up that we can plant. Okay. I'll just take this one because it will be easier. I'm guessing it'll take 4. Okay. Okay, so it will store those in there. Yay. So we'll go ahead and get the rest of these 4 at a time. There are only, what, 3 more? So we got 7. See if it'll pick up that last bale. I don't know. I know sometimes these things get funny about picking up bales of different sizes. And this last one is the one that didn't get completed, but it picked it up just fine. Okay. Okay, we are getting really close to our quitting time here. So there's only, while I'm thinking about it, there's only one thing that I really want to do now we've got our fields cleared. We're not going to be planting anything today, so I'll look at the crop calendar and plan what I'm going to plant for the next episode. Go ahead and, really quick, let's go ahead, since I used all of our money to buy that new field, let's go ahead and grab our produce here. That gets another $53,796 back in with almost $3,000 in the environmental score reward. I'll take that. Okay, I'm going to take our intrepid tree harvester down here. That our last few minutes, I'll let that truck go first. And I have to be careful when I come back because it wants to offload these into whatever trailer is nearest to it. Is he brake checking me? What's that guy doing? Why have you slowed down, man? So that guy could pass us? Are you serious? Got it on dash cam, dude. Okay. Now, a little more saga with a little more tree. I think that's a light pole. I'm not sure that's a tree. Why will this thing not let me get these trees now? I don't understand. Let me get that one. Let me get that one. I've got to get the mower down here and get rid of some of these bushes. Okay. I did get it in the end. Let's see about this next one here. That is definitely a tree. What in the world? Okay, well that's gotten me up to my 50,000. I managed to open that up just a little bit. I'll need my mower over here to... I'll need my mower over here in order to take some of those bushes out. Now that I've gotten mud all over my tires. Now, can I get this back over to the yard without putting it in multiple trailers? Because I figure these are wood chips, and our poplar that we harvested just counts as wood chips, so it shouldn't mind if I put these in the same trailer that the wood chips went into, that the poplar went into. Because when we sell it, wood chip is wood chip, right? Yeah, I need to clear some of that path getting in down there, because I'm planning on doing something with that that field in the next episode, and I want to give myself a little better access. Excuse me. I want to give myself a little better access to it. I'll take that off. And we'll continue this next time, hopefully in a little bit better weather. My goodness, it is raining. Anyway, that's going to be the episode. We are out of time anyway, so I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please go down and hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Please go ahead and do so. And if you want to be notified for when I make new videos, then go ahead and ring the bell. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.